a mighty long ways. This morning when we got up, my family, we got up, the first thing we did, all 5 of us, we got down on our knees and we were thankful to be able to move. And just like we were able to move and we were thankful, you ought to be thankful too. Because some people take life for granted. You wake up every day and you never say thank you. You never look to the sky or the heavens and say thank you. This is an opportunity to say thank you. Just a couple of words. We have been blessed by the prickly threads of God. He has lengthened our lives to move on just a little further. And we ought to be thankful for that. I think back to the book of Acts when Peter and John in chapter 3 of Acts, and they was walking and they saw this man at the gate of the beautiful, and he had been lame for 40 years, Jeffrey, 40 years. You know what Peter said? Silver and gold I don't have, but this I do have, the blessings of the Lord. And that's what we need right now. We need everybody to start a process of prayer and fasting. Yeah, we got food today, but tomorrow your heart needs to be thinking about Jeffrey, and not only Jeffrey, the future of your children, the future of Danville, the future of this country. We need to start praying more. Not only that, my mind goes back to the book of Mark. Mark chapter 4, when Jesus met those people and he had great compassion. And they fed them with 5 loaves of bread and 3 pieces of fish. God, see, we got to have compassion for each other. Now is the time for all of us to start getting along. This is beautiful. Black and white together. Joining hands together in love, in peace. Showing this community that we can come together. Then our minds need to go back to Mark. That Mark chapter 4. I mentioned Mark 4 about the lame, but that was Mark 8. But Mark chapter 4 is when Jesus came together and he saw this wonderful opportunity for all of us to learn. He mentioned 3 words that changed the face of this world. And they were hit with a storm in Mark chapter 4. And they said the boats were rocking. And Jesus showed that he was human. He was down at the bottom part trying to get some rest. Best example we ever had. And all of a sudden, they woke Jesus up. And Jesus went up and he said to the winds, 3 words, peace be still. And that's what we need. Because many of us, we may not show it, but we're going through our own little storms right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't look like you don't know what I'm talking about. Some of us are going through some things that we need to have Jesus to step in and tell us, peace be still. Jeff, peace be still. You're going to be all right. Be all right. You're going to be all right. Because when it comes down to it, we have one thing to look forward to. And that's a day when we can all fellowship like we're fellowshipping right now together on streets that was not made with any of our hands. You got to believe that. And you got to hold on to that. And with that in mind, I want everybody to bow their heads and let us get ready to pray like you have never prayed before. Let us get ready to thank God for his son coming down to this earth to show us by example how we need to treat each other. And with a 4-letter word, L-O-V-E. And that's what we are demonstrating today. Give yourself a hand for demonstrating love. Give yourself a hand. Clap your hands like you mean it. Clap your hands like you mean it. God is good, not just some of the time, but all the time. Let us bow.